Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Marvel's What If. We're starting season 3. This is great. It's episode 1. What if Hulk fought the mechanical Avengers? I didn't know there was such a thing, but I'm here for it. What If's been a lot of fun. Let's see if season 3 can hold up.
Yeah, season 1 and 2 were amazing. Absolutely loved them. So I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to dive into season 3.
Yeah, this show has been an incredible surprise for me. I love the creativity they're able to put in these episodes because you just get to ask the question, what if, over and over again in all sorts of different wild scenarios. This one sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing how they craft season 3 for us with all the wild what ifs. Let's go! I was going all over.
Was this an 80s cartoon?
Heroes of the Gamma War. Long ago, there was an age of heroes when the
Nice.
Avengers kept the forces of darkness at bay until consumed by his fury.
Look at that
the
old...
Hulk.
Old school Hulk.
Their sole purpose
Freakzilla.
to destroy
Holla! You hear me?
humanity's darkest hour. The Iron Man found inspiration in an idea.
Look at Thor's luscious locks.
Mom, the internet's not working.
Captain Munchies.
Time. Ooh, Anthony Mackie.
Space.
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Reality.
His passion.
It's more than a linear path.
David Harbour.
Oscar Isaac.
You gonna get
It's a
Moon Knight?
prism
Maybe Apocalypse.
where a single choice can branch out, continue
It was.
That would be
X-Men. It's Apocalypse.
creating alternate worlds from the ones you know.
Big things have small beginnings. So let me take you back to the dawn of the Gamma War, which all began with a friendship.
On your left!
On your left.
The fear I see in everyone else's eyes.
And how does that make you feel?
Lonely. Because if I'm being honest, I'm just as scared of myself as they are of me.
Well, look around you, and no one's afraid of you here, Bruce.
Maybe they should be.
But in that moment, he saw a man struggling and felt he could do more to help him as a friend.
Oh, they're fishing
Oh, I
together.
like this. This is a great
Forrest
boat,
Gump's
man.
boat.
Throw me another brew, would you?
Gump shrimp.
That's the Falcon's boat.
I know.
Look out!
Oh!
Save the sister. Oh, boy.
Yeah, there go another pair of shoes.
Bruce, no! Bruce, come on, man.
Easy, big fella.
Emma put this monster in me. I've got to believe it could take it out.
I'm getting
Oh,
an
yeah,
old
I'm
school.
sure.
Oh, I thought we were getting like an old school Hulk.
Unfortunately, things didn't pan out the way Dr.
Yeah,
Banner
they
had
never
planned.
do.
What in the substance is this?
Look at that dude.
And set it free.
That's real bad.
With everything at stake, the Avengers realized that to fight these bigger, meaner Hulks, they would need bigger, meaner Hulk busters.
Voltron is what they need.
Oh, look at these.
Or Power Rangers, I suppose.
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
And so
Tyrannosaurus
Earth's
Rex!
mightiest heroes fought and fell.
Oh, no.
And in their sacrifice, inspired the surviving heroes to finish the fight. They chased the last of the monsters to the end of the world until there was nothing left of them.
Or so we thought.
Or so it was believed.
Of course.
Of course,
Always
issues
twist.
left unresolved rarely stay buried for long.
This is the
If
worst
they don't
case
give
scenario, folks.
one of these guys a sword, I'm going to be very upset.
Our satellites are picking up a gamma signature in the Arctic with the same isotopic fingerprint as the original apex beast.
We need to get Bruce Banner on this.
Apex Predator.
I'm waiting for it.
These guys.
Bucky, we won the last war by the skin of our teeth. You do not get that lucky twice.
You really think Banner's a better bet?
I mean, this all started with him. Maybe he can finish it.
I saw in some cartoon he lives in a lair in the center of an active volcano.
Get to it.
Show's pretty great.
Maybe it does.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, of course it is.
Take your battle mech and go get them.
signature. It's massive.
Then I guess we're here.
Yeah,
The ghost town.
The sensors say the gamma spike is right here.
Falcon has such an Optimus Prime bot.
Uh-oh.
I guess we just found the spike.
Oh yeah, you are trying.
He's back.
Let's roll out!
Oh!
See, if you had a big Voltron sword, this
thinking
would be a
big
problem.
guns.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking.
Well, no, if you just had an orange Lambo,
Well, that
everything would
work
be
too.
all right.
Well,
A
you could
submarine.
get away.
what you're doing is
Not
pissing
working.
it off.
Oh, jeez.
An apex.
The head of the table.
On the final boss.
Awaiting orders.
This isn't
They're
an
acknowledging
infestation. It's an invasion.
They were just waiting for their moment.
Oh, shit.
We've seen the Avengers in some pretty unwinnable situations, but
Can't win. Just can't
this
win.
one's up
Not
there.
Oh, we got a Godzilla looking like creature when he does that.
Show won't let him, dude.
Yep.
Are they frozen? About to be frozen? No, just taking a little
repairs.
quick fiver for some repairs.
Damn.
We got to get ourselves back in the sky.
So we can just get our asses handed to us all over again. There was a time when he was your friend, Sam.
And look how that turned out for everybody.
You tried to help him. It
It's a
didn't
long
take.
time ago.
But now, like it or not, the two of you talking is the only thing standing between us and the end of the world.
Did you see what he did to my boat?
Well, he didn't sink it.
Status. Abandoned.
Well, not completely.
+1.
It's a vacation spot.
On your left.
Bruce, come on, man. We're talking about the end of the world here. We need you.
No, Sam. What you need is this.
And what is this?
It's a plugin I wrote for the mechs interface.
What?
Gonna juice up the mech?
I just wanted to hold it out
Yeah.
to the last
Called the
second.
mighty Avenger Protocol.
I know you can't get past the things that scare you if you don't face them.
Why do you think I built this protocol?
You built it to use against yourself?
I built it to protect everyone from a monster no one can control.
Wow, imagine that. Building, designing your own weapon to take yourself out.
I've never seen a monster when I look at you, Bruce. I've only ever seen my friend. I guess I hoped if you faced this thing, then maybe you'd see what I see too.
I'm just disappointed.
That's not the last we're going to see of the Hulk.
No, he's gonna come in and make the save.
Well, I mean, the name of the episode is What If the Hulk Battled
Timmy
the
Cap.
Mech Avengers.
I think I've done
so,
enough talking for one day. Thank you.
Shall see.
Things work out.
The team and I are tracking the Apex and his herd to New York.
They're gonna make landfall any minute.
Always New York.
Always New York.
Poor New York.
Surprised
Never
anybody.
ever in the Carolinas, though.
No.
You know?
The world will be left defenseless.
Look, this is the shot we have. We may not get another one.
Well, then we better take it soon.
Because the invasion has already begun.
Oh!
Oh boy, here we go.
See, what they got to do is they got to slime the Statue of Liberty, right? Mm-hmm. And then just whap.
Well, they need the Ghostbusters
Everyone spread out.
for now.
Look at the way they're rumbling towards those docks.
They They need Aaron, and well, not Aaron, but Mikasa.
Yeah, maybe not Aaron.
Armin.
Sam, we can sure use that Hail Mary right about now.
Actually, Rambo, this play is more of a blitz.
Are they going to combine together? They are. They're going to come together like Voltron.
Megatron.
Avenger, assemble.
Oh, here we go. Can we please get
Megazord? That's what it is for Power Rangers.
It's Voltron.
Potato, you know.
Okay, Mr. Banner.
Engines clocking at
Power
1,000%.
Rangers is real, not a cartoon.
Yeah, live action.
It was real.
More believable.
Sure it was.
Go Power Rangers!
Near.
Over by me.
Go Power Rangers.
Team Voltron.
Team
Team Voltron over here. Who you got, folks? Voltron or Power Rangers?
That's Voltron all day.
Power Rangers did use a sword to take their guys out, too.
Yeah.
That's where they got the idea.
Where they got that from?
Fire at will.
Transformers got it from Power Rangers, I'm pretty sure. Check it out, dude.
I said
Yeah.
Voltron. Whoa. Cutting them in twain.
Oh, Banner made the interface pretty user-friendly. I'll give him that.
Because tech is trash.
Yeah.
Oh, a 6-pack of whoop ass. Oh, there. Who needs a sword when you got that thing? There goes that building. Oh,
What is that, the spear from Ragnarok?
spear!
Might be.
Apex.
Thunder Spear.
On our six. Don't give us time to think. Let's take them out.
And yeah, before when he passed him, he said on your left. So
Well,
there you go, one apiece.
Loading them up with
Lance
everything.
and I are 1-1. That's not good.
Oh, jeez.
They're all still fine.
We won!
A fresh gamma core.
What?
No, he can't release all that energy over the city.
From the
He's not.
reactor.
He's going to take it all
Nah.
in.
Nah.
Sorry, I was listening to the show and not you.
Bruce, there are other ways. You don't want to do this.
You know what's funny? I do.
It's going
Is he going to ride it? No, well, he's inside, but I was hoping he would write it down.
For the first time in a long time, I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Bruce! Bosh!
Oh!
Sorry, New York. It won't be inhabitable for like 50,000 years.
But we're saving New York City.
How selfish is Bruce Banner?
It appears the smaller ones are watching the fight. He who comes out on top.
That's why he nuked himself. Not just to kill the Apex, to replace him.
He wants that head of the table. That's what he wants.
Oh,
Found
they
a
did
new
the
final boss.
Is that the $1 Million Man?
Hulk's got to finish his story.
It's because he's not afraid.
Oh, he just went yeet.
Tail whip.
Oh, I was going to say, is he going to just run down there by himself?
Big guns, right?
Oh, got him.
No slow-mo on the face when it gets punched. In about a week, you'll be stealing that.
Hey!
Man wants to have tea with Lennon.
Hey!
Well, Falcon's full of radiation right now, so he's going to die in about a week.
What do you say, Bruce? It's me, Sam!
I can't see you, Sam. It's too bright down there.
I know you've always been scared that everyone just sees you as a monster. But from where I'm standing, all I see now is a friend. And I'd bet my life that you still see one too.
Gotta talk into my ear so I can hear you.
I was going to say, I was having fun beating up this city. This was fun.
Well, now they got,
Selfish Bruce Banner just leveling however many states for sure with that.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, hey, look, it's lesser of two evils, guys.
Should have done it sooner.
Omelet, eggs, I don't know.
You want a crater through the entire state of New York or the whole eastern seaboard to be
Sorry,
wiped out? Take
Sam.
a pick.
I know he was
Like,
your friend.
they had a chance to, do that where
He still is.
nobody was. But
Mr. Window.
Big things have small beginnings. Even the way a person sees themselves can change their lives and the fate of the entire world. But in humanity's darkest hour,
Hulk Island
are the friends who accept us for who we really
now we're getting
are.
a Kong shot. Yeah.
I was gonna say they're actually on that island looking for treasure. It's called Hulk Island.
Oh, now they know.
Oh, look at the next one. What if Agatha went to Hollywood?
Oh, interesting.
Look at that.
All right, folks. Well, What If is back, and we got some fun again. They kind of carry on the theme here a little bit with just maybe slightly dipping into some other TV shows or movies a little bit. A little bit of BattleTech, a little bit of Voltron, as Oak and I would think.
BattleTech?
Remember BattleTech back in the day? That's older than all of it, I think.
BattleTech, no.
But anyhow, yeah, so they got the nice kind of Voltron upgrade with the mechs, which was cool. Some creatures that were going to absolutely destroy the world had Hulk not stepped in. The downside, of course, is that New York appears to be nuked, or at least part of New York is nuked and probably uninhabitable for many, many thousands of years. But look, this was a lot of fun, and this is what I expect out of the What Ifs. I expect a little bit of crossover, a little bit of teasing into other movies and TV shows. We saw that in some of the previous seasons, most notably the Die Hard Christmas episode, which I still maintain is the best episode of What If that they've done. So,
come on.
so that one's up there for me. But this one was a lot of fun. Look, we kind of had a little bit of fun poking here and there at it. But look, it's an animated series. It's What If. It's the Avengers. The whole idea is that they take us to kind of a different time and place, different timelines, and give us some different stories. And this one was all right. I mean, I don't hold it up there as highly, I don't think, as some of the ones from season 1 and season 2. But this one was still fun, and it was a good time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the season has. Again, we got Bucky with being kind of the same way that he was in the first couple of seasons. Poor David Harbour, they gave him a joke that didn't quite land with having tea with Lennon. I'm not quite sure what that one's supposed to be.
People might get it.
I don't know if I'm alone on that one. So we'll see.
You don't get it?
Just have to Google.
He wants to have tea with Lennon?
He just said previously he's off his rocker. He wants to go have tea with Lennon.
Lennon's dead.
That's why. That's the joke. Oh my god.
Why would
That's how much he's off his rocker.
Oh, hey, you're going 190 on your motorcycle the wrong way on a highway. Oh, bro wants to go have breakfast with Elvis.
See, that makes a little bit more sense.
It's the same concept.
Literally, it's the same thing.
Well, why don't they use a concept that we would get? Anyways, I digress. I get it. It's David Harbour. He's playing the role of the Russian. But in the moment, I'm just like, what are you talking about? And look, they've known to have a lot of humor that misses on this show. They have done that. Now, it's not in the majority, right? Like Bucky had a bunch of his lines that didn't hit. Diamond Dave, I even know you personally called them out a number of times in previous seasons.
He was clearly cheesy in this too. That's
what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's what I've come to expect from the What If series. Look, it was a lot of fun, had a good time, had some laughs. Like I said, this episode, I just wouldn't rate it. Yeah, I wouldn't rate it very high with some of the other What Ifs that we saw. Look, the suits were cool and everything, but kind of the same old Hulk. I don't want to fight. I don't want the monster to come out. That sort of thing. They just put kind of a unique twist on it, which was fun. So hey, I'm looking forward to see what the rest of the season has to bring.
Hey, what a fun way to start this season 3. I mean, I love seeing Hulk being Hulk. Like, everybody else wants to see Hulk be Hulk, smash, fight, everything. And obviously, Banner always just wants to keep him in because he doesn't want him out because sometimes he knows he can't control him. And the biggest fear was right here was with Sam, obviously, because, he thinks Sam's looking at him as a monster, even though Sam's like, no, you're my friend. I don't want anything. Like, I see no monster. It's just us. So I get why he always wanted to get the Hulk out. And of course, like every time he's tried before, it goes horribly wrong and the gamma radiation goes more. And this time we got this Godzilla looking creature that has like the horns and everything like that and a tail. Never thought I would see Hulk with a tail. But if you're going the Godzilla kind of route, which kind of, sort of, maybe, definitely resembled, then you're going to get a tail. But I thought it was rather interesting then put on all in like the, you guys say Transformers, but in
No,
like
we say Voltron.
Or
That's
Voltron.
what we say.
Or Voltron is what
We said Transformers, dude. Didn't say it.
Well, sorry, but I say Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because they had the Megazord, and that's what they did when they got in their Zords. They got together, had a Megazord, had a big sword, and would take out the bad guy. I mean, it's old as time. It's old as time. So, but I just thought this was a new and interesting concept to give even more radiation to Hulk. What would happen to him, and turn into this giant creature that. Obviously, he still has some control over, but can he ever transform back to being Banner? I don't think he can anymore. I think now he's already past that. So this was a fun episode to start off the new season, and I'm definitely looking forward to more.
Yeah, look, this was a lot of fun. I'm not wild about the Hulk Godzilla. It was a new concept. Maybe this is going to be super nitpicky, but I would have just liked a bigger version of the Hulk. Like I'm gonna gamma the shit out of myself.
That's what I was expecting too.
Be a 10 times bigger Hulk and get the Hulk that we know and love. But again, the series has a history of doing crossovers with other very popular animated series and of course even movies, as we saw with Die Hard. So look, I thought this was fun. I love the idea that they took the Avenger suits, and look, whether you're going to say Voltron or Power Rangers, you're not wrong either way. I'm sure there's some other knockoff 80s cartoons, BattleBots and BattleTech and
BattleBots was the one where they fought in the ring.
No, BattleBots was the Transformers knockoff. The BattleBots, GoBots. Excuse me,
because BattleBots was.
Who knows? I'm sure there was a BattleBot somewhere. But in any regard, look, it was fun. And again, I'll just go back to. That they can really just kick around whatever ideas they want and kind of mix in whatever old, nostalgic TV shows or cartoons that they want, because it is the world of What If, and I think that's what makes this series as fun as it is. So even the ones that look, is it the best one? Probably not, but even the ones that aren't the best are still a lot of fun. So
yep.
Yeah, if I was ranking them, this one would probably be pretty low. I tried to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the little bit I did enjoy of it was the Godzilla reference, pretty much. It was pretty unique to see Hulk turn into a Godzilla. The island gave me, and I'm wondering if you guys and you got any like Jurassic Park vibes out of that shot of them going showing the island and then him kind of going up. That's the only little bit that I got of Jurassic Park. A little
I thought
bit.
maybe Kong Island or Skull Island.
I got Kong Island at the very end when they did that fast shot of going up to Hulk. That's where I got Kong Island. But when it was just Bruce and Cap walking up, that's where it was giving me Jurassic Park slight vibes.
No expense.
Of course, like these guys were saying, Power Rangers, Voltron. I'm sure no one's wrong in that, just like you were saying. But with the characters here, pretty interesting. Again, I know it's What If, so of course, literally anything can happen with these, which is what I enjoy. So seeing the aspects of it, and I feel like they kind of did Hulk a little dirty in here. He doesn't get too much shine for the most part, at least with when he's given a single project. That is, now I know Ed Norton and Eric had their films with it, but I'm saying take those out, and then kind of. This Bruce Banner has been interesting. So I feel like we should have got, hopefully we get one more. I would love, because I actually don't mind seeing him always trying to fight, because it's a never-ending story, essentially, of him not being able to break the cycle of Hulk. Because no matter what he does, it just doesn't work. So,
well, especially when he fights Wolverine.
Especially when he
sorry, I was doing the song of when he has to walk away at the end of every episode of every TV show.
That's one thing I'm surprised they didn't do in here yet is like with Hulk, kind of reverting back to the old school.
Well, I think that wasn't. I think that was Hulk because I think they used to do that with the Bruce.
I thought that was the $1 Million Man.
I thought they did it. I thought they did it for
$6 million
both.
Man.
They did it for the Hulk too.
Did they?
Because they would go in super slow motion, and that's just how big and strong he was. He was going faster than everyone
It was
else.
Andre.
We are missing the best fight scene in cinema history of the show Incredible Hulk when he was taking on that big ape. So, folks, we haven't seen that.
He did one of the bear too. That was pretty epic.
Yeah, I'm talking about specifically
that's what it was.
the ape.
The ape was Andre, wasn't it? I thought the ape was Andre the Giant in the suit. I could be wrong, but
Dude, no.
I thought it was.
Dude, Lou is nowhere near 7 foot tall.
I'm not saying he is. Well, after this, we'll go to the Google machine.
Yeah, we'll
or
have
you'll
to-
let us
I
know.
sent you guys the Instagram video saying the greatest fight ever.
But I swear they used Andre as a guest star. Maybe he was the bear. Maybe he was the gorilla. I don't know.
Definitely wasn't the gorilla because Lou was towering that gorilla, but the gorilla. Either way, look it up, folks. We're wasting your time here talking about this. Just look it up.
You got a phone. You can look it up.
You got your InstaWebs. You'll find it.
Oh my god! But yeah, this was a lot of
Incredible
fun.
Hulk versus Ape. You won't be disappointed.
Just watch it,
or maybe you will.
love it.
But either way,
and learn to love it. No, this was a great start to the third season. Well, for some people, it was
a good start.
I just have fun with it. So
I'm
we
always
cannot,
entertained with what
we
ifs.
cannot wait.
This one I would rank pretty low on the
Yeah.
episode list of what ifs.
Yeah.
Just need a strong ape, and then they'll scare him. So hopefully you guys had as much fun as we did. So for Appleton Oak, that's Time and Dave. That's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
In the beginning,
the Wolfman?
before the six singularities and the dawn of creation, came the Celestials.
There's Galactus.
Let the power of creation bring forth my rebirth! My rebirth! My rebirth. Okay, well, that's not working. Howard?
Okay, let's reset.
There
We'll
he
do it
is.
one more time.
But pulling off a ritual of that scale would require an equally big production. So she turned to a blossoming industry that had built its reputation financing the big dreams of even bigger egos. Hollywood.
Agatha, darling, those in-camera effects, I still don't know how you do it.
Oh, just a little bit of movie magic. But it's not working. His spell is just not working. In the scene, that is. We may need to restage.
Fantastic. That's lunch, everyone. Now, where's my AD? Jarvis? Jarvis!
No, Jarvis. AD.
Does this not feel like our mover guy from
John Michael Higgins?
Oogie, Gable, Cary Grant does owe me a favor.
No.
Yeah.
There's only one actor on Earth who can complete our picture. I thought I could do it without him, but now I see. I need him. Kingo.
I love thunder.
I was just laughing at the. It looked like the cover of a trashy romance novel.
Okay,
That's what I
just
was
wasn't sure if I was
for.
supposed to know who that was.
It's more than a linear path.
Well, that reminded me, and I'm not saying that's what it was, but it reminded me of, remember how
It's a prism
Thunder from Down Under was kind of a thing for a while?
of endless
That's what that kind of
possibility.
reminded me of.
Oh, I was
Pretty sure it's still in Vegas.
I was thinking it looked like Fabio on the cover of one of those books.
Creating alternate worlds from the ones you know.
Ever bored, go to Walmart
I'm
and
a watcher.
read the synopsises on the cover of some of those romance
I'm
novels.
your
That's
guide
free
through these
entertainment.
vast new realities. And ponder the question.
What if?
What if?
What you got for us, Agatha?
Is this our guy Kingo?
Well, there's a K on his car, so I'm
I'm
not a scientist.
Yeah, I missed
but
that.
He's no math major.
Yeah,
Missed
you're no
that part.
Mythbuster.
there he is.
Oh,
Mr. Kingo, I'm Edwin Jarvis, Mr. Stark's personal butler and second AD. Welcome to Stark Pictures.
Hollywood land in the background.
Was it up to snuff?
Yes, the moves are
great, but I assume there's room for a little improvisation.
Absolutely, absolutely, Kingo. I'll be honest with you, this one's gonna be a doozy, a real barn burner. The biggest scene ever captured on celluloid.
Oh, don't worry, Howard. I've been preparing for our showdown for quite some time.
Ooh.
Okay, people, this is it. Our big
Yeah,
musical
that's why
number.
you didn't notice? Like,
I
right
just
away?
now noticed.
Remember, for the Eternals, he was the Bollywood star for the last 100 years.
Jeez.
Oh, yes! Love it. If you haven't seen some of our reactions from this genre, you might not get our excitement, but those who have get it.
Nice.
Oh, what's Agatha gonna have here?
The final eternal champion arrives at the 0 hour in a last desperate bid to stay the Queen's cosmic hand.
Did you ever go tap
Dance off.
Agatha's got zero chance against this guy. Maybe I'm biased, but
Well, it's two completely different styles.
that's true.
Will she defeat him? Will he defeat her? Will they dance?
They just gotta dance.
You have no idea what forces you're meddling with.
Right back at ya.
If they have some hot mics.
Yeah.
Mike's picking those
Well,
up.
if this is back in the day, they
true.
didn't have any sound.
That's true.
They had to put it in post.
I'm sorry. Your powers are finger pistols? Right. From your fingers.
Those powers are Athena's.
And Bakari's and Gilgamesh's and everyone else's.
Oh, there goes the set.
Yeah. Well, we are seeing a lot more of Agatha's powers. He keeps.
Give her the pistols.
Do it, Agatha.
This calls for a celebration. After party. My place. Jarvis, give him the tea.
Top of the hill, everybody. Just above the Hollywoodland sign. It's the house that will make you question the decency of capitalism.
If you mean to kill me, be forewarned. I know several heart-wrenching dying monologues, and I will regale you with them.
Oh, Kingo, you've pegged me as the villain of this picture, but you've got it all wrong. I'm the hero.
You killed my friends, stole their powers.
Relax, I didn't kill anyone. I
Yes,
borrowed
relax.
their powers. The backlot has a creature shop. They blend right in.
Agatha?
Where on the Oscar I plan to win. There's no way Arishem won you over with some golden ball and top billing on a doomed planet. You aren't like the other Eternals.
And what makes you say that?
Because you haven't just lived among humanity. You have lived as them. Seeing the beauty. Telling their stories.
Isle of Thunder, there
Never
it is.
cursed, red heron.
Me staring into camera with no expression on my face.
Oh, that last one sounds like a nightmare, but for the literal sake of the world, I guess I'll allow it.
And you have to bring back my friends.
Very well. Let's get this show on the road.
Gonna want creative control, too.
Well, of course.
I mean,
doesn't work for me, brother.
Did you think I would not see your failure? You have chosen your side, and now you will die on it.
Arishem is coming.
Oh.
It would take the power of another celestial to stop him.
Another celestial. Fasten your seatbelt, honey. It's time for my makeover.
Oh,
That is,
literally right behind.
Right, he wasn't joking.
2 pools.
There's probably a pond in there somewhere, too.
That's for you.
It should be big enough for all the rooms. We can shoot the finale there.
And with what dark magic do you expect me to pull permits at this hour?
For that kind of production value, I'll buy the joint. Load up the limo, Jarvis. We're doing a company move.
Actually, let's take our ride.
I'll just buy it.
Buy it.
Also knew I'd save a hell of a lot of money on special effects using actual magic. Look, Everyone in this town.
He's got a point.
It's what makes it interesting. So, whatever's about to go down, I'm here for you. Just let me film it. But once we save the day, I want to look under your hood. I am sensing major patent potential.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
It's like, what am I watching here?
I'm watching you. I'm the Watcher.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's cooking.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
If you'll forgive me, Miss Harkness, we didn't do a lot of occult rituals when I trained at Balmoral.
Hey, Sassy. I suggested we bring in the set deck team, but you said we couldn't afford the overages. So now we're here with your lame energy.
Aggie? Is that part of the opening act?
Grunting.
Magicum, voco, veterum, testium.
Got some purple, baby.
Not gonna lie, getting some ritual sacrifice vibes here.
Maybe just a little bit.
Let the power of creation bring forth my rebirth!
Oh.
There we go.
There you go. Take it in.
Take it in.
Finally, your power will be mine!
That's a pretty evil look on her face there.
A little bit. We're going for some.
This can't be good. Summoning another celestial.
Mm-hmm.
That's
getting that power too.
I don't know. She can take on celestial.
Oh, whoops!
Whoa! Oh shit! See how they did Hollywood with two L's? I didn't even catch that before. Hollywood land.
Oh, she is beautiful. Are you getting this? This is the greatest footage ever shot. This is
by Earth.
This power, it's everything.
Oh, there we go.
It's him.
Still rolling.
Oh, honey, cosmic is just my size. Haven't you seen the marquee? I'm a star.
You are a heretic, Agatha Harkness, and you will be judged as such.
Oh, yeah? Judge this!
Boy, settle me to mills to me piss
They are
when he sees
recording.
this
This guy doesn't stand a chance.
Then the old.
Your vanity blinds you.
Oh my God! He was
doing the rope-a-dope.
Yeah, he was faking her out.
A celestial creates life. It does not glorify its own existence.
Big swing and a miss.
It's just,
What? How did you?
It's called acting, love. And I'm afraid you are the next character I'm gonna become.
Oh, taking his too?
The almighty Agatha.
Does Agatha have any limit of what she can absorb?
Well, at least in What If, no. But in the show, it's just witch power.
The movies are magic, Agatha. Hell, they're better than magic because they change the world by changing people, by making them feel something real. And with that kind of power, you don't have to be feared because you can be adored.
You can't
Would you rather
possibly understand how long I've worked for this.
Well, I've been on Earth for thousands of years, so I kinda do. And if you're anything like me, maybe all this time, you've just been looking for the right collaborator.
She's not going to buy that, is she? Our Agatha?
This isn't our Agatha.
This is a completely different
This
version.
is What If Agatha.
An animated Agatha.
She's going to say no and slap him.
That's what I'm hoping for. Nah.
Nah. Nah. Whap.
Nah.
Like, give us that Hollywood music.
Yep.
You and I, we wanted to make a movie that would, well, change the world. And I think we did.
Some sparks flew, that's for sure.
Now, just wait for the sequel.
Straight for the sequel.
Always a sequel.
Everyone has a story worth telling, even two lost souls on the wrong path. But sometimes, all it takes is a trip to the movies to remind you that anything is possible, even a happy ending. Then again, who doesn't love a cliffhanger?
Oh, that's the music.
Ryan's made a mask.
Oh, lovely.
It's the mask.
Yeah. So are they... What I'm wondering
Not quite my
about
tempo.
this series of What If is... Are parts of the stories that we're seeing in the earlier episodes, are they going to build towards the finales kind of like we had in the other ones? I got a feeling they will, because that kind of seemed like a big deal with the Celestials. Just let me say, I wish that this would have been the opener of What If. I got to be honest, this one was 10 times better than episode 1. It truly was. And look, you know, the Agatha character is so interesting, and her delivery and the wit that she has makes it that much more entertaining. For me, if this did have a downside, it's that I didn't recognize Kingo at all. I haven't seen the Eternals since we watched it for the channel, however long ago that was. So I don't remember really much of that story at all. Was that the one that Jon Snow had the post-credit scene with the sword in?
Yes.
Was that Eternals? Okay.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't Jon Snow, but anyhow, I digress. So yeah, it took me a minute to kind of... to get back into remembering a little bit about the Eternals. And if I'm honest, I'm still a little bit foggy on some of that. Nonetheless, Agatha was able to just piggyback this whole episode, and it was real fun. They had the dance number that, look, we've been watching a ton of movies from, over in India, and we've become... At least I have. I shouldn't say we. I don't want to speak for these guys. I've become so accustomed to waiting for what the big dance number is going to be and how they're going to fit it in. And they always have a number of them in the movies. And at first, it was kind of like a weird thing that took me a minute to get used to. But the more movies I watched, the more that I liked it and appreciated it and became kind of excited for it. So I'm glad that they had that in there, given Kingo is a Bollywood star. It makes sense. And I like how he and Agatha had that little bit of a dance off. And it was almost like... It was like dance fighting, but not really dance fighting, because they kind of weren't, but kind of were. So that was cool. And then, of course, at the end, when Agatha had the big spear on him there, kind of letting them know the way things could have gone. And I did like how you pointed it out, Answer. Kingo had the big monologue that he's got prepared. A number of them prepared just in case. And look, the world of What If is a lot of fun. I personally... My Agatha never would have gave that power back. She would have kept it for herself, but this is a What If, so I can let it go. This one was a lot of fun. I wish it would have been the opener, because the series would have opened so much stronger had this been number 1.
Yeah, I recognized him right away from, I just did not remember.
Of course you did.
Watch the tape. I went, yes, right when they showed him.
He's got the encyclopedia, dude.
Well, because of Kunal that was in Eternals as Kingo. I didn't remember his name as far as Kingo. That I didn't remember, but obviously the actor and everything. But I gotta say though too, Dominic Cooper, who plays Howard Stark, he always does a great job, and he's always been Howard Stark in like the TV show, because in Agent Carter that's what he was, and then like the cartoons and stuff, he's always Howard Stark. Because they have the guy from Mad Men that's
John Hamm?
Not John Hamm, the other.
Oh, the other guy? Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Well, because he's always Howard Stark in the movies in Iron Man 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And everything like that. So, like, Dominic Cooper gets, like, the lower tier of being Howard Stark. But I think he does a great job every time. And again, it's showcasing how smart he was. Of course I knew you guys were what you are. The magic saves on the budget. I make even more on a picture, which was great. And then having Jarvis be his AD, which I thought that was rather a smart move. But yeah, this was great, because now Agatha just couldn't take Witch's powers. She actually took, the rest of the Eternals' powers to battle the Celestials. So I thought that was really cool. But yes, I was fully expecting her to keep her powers regardless, but they did a great job in leaving us a cliffhanger with where the watcher's like, who doesn't like a happy ending? And then have them pop up.
Yeah.
Or who doesn't like a cliffhanger? And then the old school, the end, the old school Marvel MCU at the beginning, Marvel animation, and the 50s style 4x3, I thought was awesome and fun to watch that as well. So I was hoping we get more of that even during the fight scene. If they would have went black and white during like the dance number and fight scene, I wouldn't have minded it one bit. I thought it would have been just as cool as at the beginning. But for me, it was way better than episode 1. And I didn't even think episode 1 was as bad as maybe you guys might thought. I thought it was an interesting take on having, Godzilla kind of merge with Hulk. But this one I thought was better. And like Catherine Hahn she is Agatha. Yeah, like how we say Tony Stark and those guys are them. She's Agatha. And I thought this was a great episode. Cannot wait for what's next on the agenda for What If.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. In the series that we watched, we really didn't see her have the ability to take powers or utilize them from anyone other than witches, which, for me was interesting because, when I think of Marvel as the casual-ish fan, I think of like superpowers and stuff like that. And so this I felt was a really cool version of Agatha. Thought it was wild that she, fired down, took the power of a celestial, then went toe-to-toe with another one. Did some creative battle strategy to take the power of a second celestial. So that was cool. I loved the old retro Hollywood stuff, and I agree with Answer. The guy who voices Howard Stark in here just crushes it, and it reminded me a lot of our guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Korra,
or excuse me, from Legend of Korra. Right? Yeah,
Movers.
The Movers. You're gonna be a star. But look, very enjoyable, and that's the thing that that kind of every time we go into these, it's something totally new, very creative. I agree with Mason Quinn. I thought this one was much better than the first episode, but it was still enjoyable for me. And every single one of these has had a level of fun where it's like they don't get old. They have so much creative flexibility, I guess, just because of the name of the show. It's What If, so they can literally just be like, wow, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? I loved, I'm going to agree with the Answer. I love the part where they were like, well, of course I knew you both had powers. Well, that's save the CGI budget or the budget, the effects budget. But yeah, this was a lot of fun for me. A really good episode number 2, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what they have moving forward in this season. And fingers crossed we're going to get more and more seasons. And I thought I had heard that this was it after number 3, but it would be fun if they kept going. And hey, we got unlimited basically storylines because hey, it's What If, right?
Yeah, I never caught on that was Dominic Cooper doing Howard Stark because I only know him from Preacher. That was a show on AMC that he was awesome in. So yeah, that's cool to know that he's Howard Stark.
Need for Speed, the movie.
Need for Speed. Oh, yeah. That's what I haven't seen in forever. I enjoyed this one much more than the first one. Not that the first one was so horrible, but I mean, it is what it is. But with my bias towards Catherine Hahn and Kamal, these two, I think, this almost wanted me to see them have a couple scenes live action as these two characters, just to see how they would play off each other a little bit. Not a whole movie. I mean, I'd still watch if it was a whole movie, but just a couple scenes just to kind of see how, because it feels like they have good chemistry because she's great at comedy, he's great at comedy. They get it, right? So they would do, I think, pretty cool work in a live action. Just say, hey, here's your lines for this one. Now give me what you guys would do as the characters. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't think this one's going to tie into anything. Like you were saying, Mason Quinn, I think their pattern so far has been like, the first couple that's what they are, standalones, and that's it.
What if they're not?
Could not. Yeah. Maybe there is some kind of epic battle. I mean, this did say what if the last watch or whatever. So with it being towards the end, it could be, who knows, maybe they're all tied in. But again, these what ifs are just fun. You get to take literally a what if scenario and place it in there and see what happens. Yeah, things are quick, but it feels quick though. So it's not like, oh, this episode just dragged off. I know we kind of weren't like the most thrilling on the first episode, but it's not like it felt like an hour.
Yeah.
It still flowed.
Yeah.
Here, this one actually felt too fast, like in a good way, because it was just, we started and ended.
Yeah.
So
I think part of that is just, look, it's not that the first one was that bad. I mean, and I don't want that to come across that way. Look, I just think Catherine and Kumail had so much damn energy, and they just popped off the screen. And I know that sounds weird because it was animated, but they just had so much more than all the other actors in the first one. It seemed very flat and kind of almost wooden to me, like they were just kind of there. Whereas here, I was so much more invested, and like they really brought me in, and that just speaks to their performances of how good it was.
I think one thing to keep in mind when we're talking about the first episode is the first episode was playing off of kind of
Godzilla.
They were playing off of Godzilla. They were playing off of
Voltron.
Yes,
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
They were the Power Rangers, but that was one of those where they were playing off of kind of doing the fan service with previous shows and stuff like this. And this one felt like, okay, this is its own standalone. If that makes sense, they didn't need to kind of reference some other sort of pop culture or movie or animated series that we would kind of pop for, but which I think allowed them to really kind of develop their two characters. So I wasn't expecting the dance scene to be as long as it was. They were all right with that one.
Great dance scene.
They kept the dance scene very true to what we expect from the movies in that genre. Which
Even
was
the
fun.
camera, even like the
camera
tight
angle,
shots,
everything.
Yeah,
I'm
dances.
sure they paid homage to it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And it was
Give it
kind
the
of a
respect
kickback
it
too with the tap dancing, because I feel like that was more prominent during that time than it is so much now. So
Oh yeah, when you watch musicals now, none of them really break into a tap dance.
Missing out.
not as popular.
All right, well, this was a lot of fun.
to the next one.
We cannot wait to get to the next one. If this was so much fun, hopefully y'all are enjoying it as much as we are. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.